During the war, do they fought any war with any community?
A lot of them. Edem fought several wars than this book. I may give it to you as a memento. We fought many wars. Wars to kind of expand our territory. Edem fought wars with Alono. Edem fought wars with Okpuje, with Ibawani, with Obukpa and Nsukka. Okay, with Obimo. And in each of those wars, they triumphed. They triumphed because of that intrusion. I won't say intrusion per se, but because of that emergence of the magical powers introduced by the Indiha to Owerri, there were a lot of mysteries. Okay? For instance, well, let me come. In the recent time, during the war, Nigerian-Biafran War, we would have been overrun in a few minutes. But once the Munchi and TV people arrived in Nsukka, the next thing would have been to overrun them and kill everybody. But to have it on record that a few of them, technocrats, no, well, not even technocrats, but herbalists, some eggheads in herbal application did something. They list the world, the environment, the world with hypnosis. And then the Hausani and to kill them. When they came to Wachi, they saw blood. They saw a river of blood. Well, we need to acknowledge Nwaeye and his cohorts in Edem, in Edem. But they were the people that laced this hypnosis. And people actually, it delayed those soldiers for more than 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
It delayed them. Nobody attacked them. Because each time they came to Waje, what they saw was blood. Until such a time that time was up. Because for everything there is a time. And then the progenitors of that security measure, if it were to be called so, now started telling everybody, please run. Because Unuba we are about to remove our hypnosis. And that saved Edem Ani from mass massacre. Because everybody had already gone by the time the hypnosis was removed. And the Munchi and the TV people came. And when they saw that all the people they had come to kill had gone, they kind of destroyed, burnt houses and everything. And even killed one unfortunate man from Okafi who had already escaped to safety, but came back to come and feed his pigs. Yeah, what that you now? He felt that his pigs were starving. The time he came coincided with the time these people who felt that they had been fooled came. Called Hezbollah. So when they saw him, whether he was a madman or so, how could you be here this time that we're angry? They shot him. It's a matter. So, now the issue now about that, when the war was coming and all that, they did this own maneuvers to save tomorrow. And that tomorrow they saved is what gave rise to some of us that are here. Because if they killed our fathers and all that, Maybe I wouldn't know if we would still be here or if we would still be in the testes. That's scrotum and of other people that are done. Whatever they did protected us and gave rise to this our discussion. Because if they had killed my father at that time, maybe I would have still been a 15-year-old person who you will not give this respect you are giving me. You can't talk of a man without talking of a dem. When you talk of a dem, talk of brother, a man. Like I said earlier, we abhor blood and violence. If I offend you, if you offend me, I won't come to kill you in order to get some reprieve. We talk it over. Because if you kill me, we have so many gods, local deities, which our ancestors instituted to protect us from excesses. Take note of that. Also, adultery is a serious issue. Although now, because of the ubiquity of social media, it doesn't matter again. But we hold it very strong. If you ever make your mind, I'm going to stay with this okay, you have to manage it with the person. In thick and in thin. Then, you do not lie against your neighbor. Don't bear false witness. These are the laws of Moses. The laws God gave Moses to Mount in Horeb or something. Because if you do, the repercussion must be there. Assuming I did something and I now say it is he who did it. The repercussion is always there. Very deep. You must observe it. And so, somehow we begin to feel justified. We begin to feel exculpated from the anomalies of history. We stand to say the truth, even if it is making us look naive. That is them for you. We try to help ourselves by engaging in certain vocations like garri making, farming, all that and all that and all that. But take home the feeling that the man will always say, the man will always say, let me have my peace of mind, even if I don't make it to the top. So when they go home, they sleep fine. Because if you don't make it the normal way, and you get it here, you'll be running around. Edem is good. And the demand is organized.
So please, I want to ask you one question.
Yeah, go ahead.
In those days that they fought war with different community, was there any community that defeated them?
If you fight wars with Ibagwa or Ibagwa, Obukpa Ibagwa and all that, it won't be rosy. Remember that you can't eat an egg without breaking. You can't eat omelette without breaking an egg. And if you want to eat your omelette, you must break some eggs. Historically, there are many communities that they defeated. You understand? Well, I can't remember except with all these our enlightened cabinet members, those that defeated them. But I would never say that they had it all true, easy. But through the Ogbu, those people that actually hypnotized the world, there were issues that defied human understanding, except for those who actually understood the mechanism of survival. For instance, during the war between Nsukka and Asadu and the Move or something, Nsukka was very much, they had advantage. They were trying to crush them. I don't know what happened, but we have herbalists and magicians who did a few things. I don't know what they put on palm front, like and dropped it there. And didn't know to kill them people. When they saw the echo and all that, they put down their organ, their weapons. Taba and kebe echo. Hen ateku ha atan. Then something happened. The few people that survived. Ofuruonu. Amahum mo bien Ofuruonu kan. Amama ya Ofuruonu kan ekumaka or not, but na o nwere emeri. I were egbe ije koje gbagbu nwana ebo gị toben ga na ateku akụkụ kpọkpọ until you are in eclipse. So now that question will be reserved for tomorrow. But the much I know, Edem went, they saw, and they conquered.
So, sir, during the olden days that the father of Edem settled, the first place he settled, was there any deity that they were worshipping then?
All right, as a matter of fact, we may not get the answer that way. But what we all know and what we are living by is that if you come to Edem, there is division of labor. We could as well call it division of spiritual labor. Because if you come to Edem, if you go through the genealogy, there is an entity which is the first, the oldest, the father of Edem. So we have the spiritual head of Edem. Okay? A spiritual head of Edem now means a particular person, those who are remaining, the descendants of the spiritual head, who must be there as the spiritual head. And that is ascribed to a village known as Isu. Isu, I-S-U. A very short name. Very short, but very significant. That is the spiritual head of Edem, because there we have Atamataz. Atamataz is the spiritual head of Edem. Whether they are from Edem Ani, whether they are from Yapa, or whether from yours. And we do respect that. Atamataz. And Ngutaz is one of the main. That's the deity. Ngutaz is the deity that Atamataz represents. And Ngutaz is the kind of spiritual formation.
Do they still practice?
Whether it is there.
Yeah. Young festivals.
We conduct festivals and all that in its commemoration. You understand? Then, like the British Constitution that is not so very well written, but everybody understands. We know what this person will do and at what time. We know what that other person will do at what time. We know when you do wrong, we'll punish you and all that. You understand? So I think I've answered your question.
Yeah. Yes, sir. What other tourist attractions do you have in Edem Ani?
What are that?
Like, do you have any tourist attractions in Edem Ani?
Yeah. Remember that Edem Ani and even Edem as a whole we have hills. We also have streams. You understand? I want to look to you through my own little findings, because I was a toddler during the war, but the hills contributed to saving us. Once you go down the hill and hide at the caves, the bullets and the armaments of the assailants were not successful. They will be shooting, but we will be breathing. So, tourist attractions, hills of various sizes and dimensions. We have streams, okay? And then, this one is a confidential talk, but some people, geologists that have come over around here, they say we have a lot of minerals. We have a lot of minerals that can sustain the country to a very great extent. But we're not talking about that. The other attractions that we may talk about is our rich cultural heritage. You talk of, cooperative societies. We talk of entertainment communities and industries and all that. Then we talk of leaders that have impeccable qualities, that have placed Edem on the map, on the world map. Edem is on the world map, especially Edem Ani is on the world map. These are attractions that can convince even the most naive of an individual that this community, sitting on the tripods, having united, can make a difference in the world. So, and then so many other things that we will not begin to itemize. So Edem has a lot of tourist centers. Namely, we talk about their hills that have minerals. We talk about their culture that promotes conviviality and brotherhood. Then we talk about their soil that is fertile. We talk about the values of their people, which emphasize do good, charity to all, malice to none. Yeah, and that's why people now say, come, let's live at Edem. Because Edem is divinely protected. Yeah, thank you.